Hi, it's Artzenin. I felt the need to get on here and just update all of you on what happened, recent events, why bar tails didn't drop, etc. So there's a few factors that played into why bar tails make a joyful noise and bar tails House of Ballads didn't work out. At the time, I had to wear many hats. The producer of Science Studio, which is the art department in my own company, Anointed Works. An affiliate, collaborator, author that is working in Zion Studio, where I'm the producer for my company, Anointed Works. And my recent... It's not new, but it's my true purpose as a pastor, a Hebrew minister and pastor. I have to navigate all those titles with all those responsibilities. And I became frustrated at the fact that people either left in the past, which pushed production way back for me as an author and as the producer of Zion Studio. And then people would come and not be able to finish. Again, this is stuff that happened in the past. And I was trying to catch up the past work on top of my new assignments with everything else happening in between. So what were those things? My dad died. That's not a sad, that I don't say that for pity or to be morbid, but his death, I didn't want to write. I wanted to focus on my family. The very family that is now, not all of them, but some of them, at odds with me. It created new stresses. So is my focus on my books? Is it on production? No. I actually walked away from my callings, my responsibilities that I can do. Please don't think, well, maybe you have too much going on. I know me. I know what is too much. The too much was the people offline, my own family, that I focused on and helped for my father's passing, the funeral, etc. Then it escalated into something different, something personal, something that I cannot discuss live to all of you. It is a private matter, and even if it wasn't private, I wouldn't expose my family like this, because that's just not who I am. I'm not about that life. But the stresses from that situation affected my mental health, affected my ability to focus. It affected the stories that I'm writing. So now the characters and the plot is suffering because my mind and my emotions are being distracted and attacked by people that I love. Following the passing of my father and everybody doing what they were doing, my health, I have 15 diseases, so they just decided to tag team and make me feel some things. So I had to look into medical stuff. Then I became a mom. I adopted Susan Butler, who is married, and I inherited her daughter and my son-in-law. So I'm being a mom and a grandma on top of everything that I was already doing. This is not an excuse, though. It is 2024. I have been working on Search for the Griffin, specifically that one, since 1993. Stuff needs to happen. I would love to get that done. The collections, as I've recently decided to call them, the Search for the Griffin collection, hold on, I got so much. Sometimes it's hard to keep everything so organized. Search for the Griffin and Bar Tales. Okay, so Bar Tales and now Snapshot. Now, Snapshot is a fan fiction of Life is Strange. I Christianized Life is Strange, and rather than delete the fan fiction, I decided, you know what? I'm going to turn this into my own thing. And I did. So all these collections, the lores, their artwork, both black and white illustration, and the AI software we use to create the bards and the recent characters for Snapshot and other things through Zion Studio, where I am still active as an affiliate, as an author there as well, not just by myself. I go through my studio because it has the equipment that I don't have. I invested into Anointed Works, and Anointed Works invested into the art department. So I own it all, but I'd rather use the tech and the tools at Zion than go buy a completely other set of tools and software for myself as an author. I own it all, It just didn't make a lot of sense to pour out more money when I already had it over there. So what does this mean and where am I going? It means Search for the Griffin and its collection is still very much a thing. Bard Tales can get done. I can probably knock out Bard Tales the rest of this year into next year with Snapshot. These things are going to get done. I just have to take it a little bit slower. And Rebecca Barnett, one of my soulmates and the executive director of Anointed Works, she pulled me aside one day and she told me, I would rather you go slow and take your time and have quality than to go fast and your quality suffer. I'm taking her advice. On my Instagram specifically, I'm going to be having more video vlogs and posts about the progress, about the characters and the direction per collection. I want to try to go in order. So I'll talk about Search for the Griffin, then I'll skip into Bard Tales and then Snapshot, versus just randomly throwing video after video with no direction, no, solid, concrete schedule. I'm not a fan of randomness. I'm not okay with just dropping something here and there. So I'm going to be moving things around all my social media pages to be very specific. Audios, book readings, that's going to be on my YouTube. Blueprints for characters, it's going to be on my YouTube. Book launch dates and updates, news about my personal life and professional life is going to be on Instagram, but specific book launch dates, blog posts, and promotional content revolving around my collections is strictly on X. I could make it easier on myself and pick one platform, right? But the way the creators for these platforms are going anymore, you almost have to be kind of specific. You don't have to, but in my opinion, I'm noticing that if you just go on X and you try to have a novel, metaphorically speaking, versus a short story, two different effects. It seems like X wants it to be short and straight to the point and a lot of videos. TikTok, madness. Absolute madness and chaos, plus helpful information and life hacks. Reddit. Y'all don't even want to hear what I have to say about Reddit. But Reddit would not be a place I would be comfortable posting audios and videos professionally. YouTube, Instagram, yes, you get what I'm saying. You almost just have to figure out as a creator and as an individual, whether you're a celebrity, a doctor, a social media influencer, you really have to know your niche. You have to know what you want and where it's going to be most effective. And for me, I've decided that I really do need to better narrow down where this stuff is going to be and what you guys are going to see on these platforms. That's it. I'll be back with another update, so stay tuned. And please know, I'm working so hard. Just be patient with me. And the stuff that is done, you can find on my author spotlight page. And I'll drop a link below in this particular video if you are curious to see, okay, so what does she have available for purchase and what has been completed from these collections. You go to my Lulu author spotlight page, it's going to list everything I've posted there. On my website, which I have to get back up and running, you'll have samples that you can read, the ones that get completed. As they get completed, they will be posted. Same with the artwork. As artwork is finalized and completed, it gets posted specifically on my website. If you want artwork, you're going to have to go to the website. If you want to see exclusive content, you have to be in the Bridge Squad. And once my website is up and running, I will release another video that talks about the Bridge Squad, the benefits and what comes with it, etc. But honestly, for right now, it's a time of reconstruction. It's a time to just back up and restart. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully this has cleared up some confusion in case people really were looking for Bar Tales and wondered, well, where is the book? She said it was going to be posted in this month at this time and it didn't happen. This is why. So sorry. Looking forward to the future, this won't be a thing. I'm going to be way more organized and pretty full throttle about these updates and book launches and releases. I'll see you guys later. Much love. Bye.